right, welcome back, guys, to the Snoop podcast. This is Ryan. This is my co-host Matthew.
Yo,
This is a special episode. We're gonna talk about my goat, the one and only, the greatest superhero of all time. No introduction needed. Spider-Man.
the GOAT, the greatest to ever do it, the best superhero of all time, and is not close. Even if he's not my favorite, he's the best one out of all of the superheroes there is, including Marvel, DC, Image, all the superheroes.
Fact. Not
Um,
even close. The greatest hero of all time. Genuinely, generational hero. First superhero. Even with his insane motion that he pulled at the box office this weekend.
ah,
Wow. A hero, not even a team up film, pulling in almost $1 billion in the in just a single weekend. It's kind of insane.
is it the highest grossing movie? To-
Domestically, yeah.
Wow, that's actually so
It beat
insane.
it beat Avengers Endgame domestically.
Brand new day beating Avengers Endgame, my favorite theater experience of all time, and it beat it. That's insane. But yeah, Brand New Day just released. We just want to talk about Spider-Man since, Brand New Day is released. We just watched it. Spider-Man is fresh in our memory. We love Spider-Man. Is probably our favorite. Like, we grew up with Spider-Man. Our favorite superhero. No, it's not my favorite, but like, is the best superhero of all time. I can't
Wait,
argue
who's your
with that.
favorite, man? Who's
Uh,
your favorite, man?
Daredevil. Daredevil is my favorite superhero of all time. But like, it's Spider Man though, so I can't like either or could be my favorite. But I just want to pick Daredevil. I just lean towards Daredevil because I just prefer him a little bit more. But Spider Man is just he's so iconic, so good, so great, and like this means so much. This episode is gonna mean so much to me because I love Spider Man. You love Spider Man. We all love Spider Man. Who doesn't like Spider Man? He's
Yeah,
the
like
goat.
50, like literally like 50% of the world's population favorite hero is Spider-Man.
It's Spider Man. It's for a reason too. I mean, without Spider Man, I don't think we're not we don't have superhero films like this without Spider Man. Spider Man started it all. He started it all, and it's great that we have this. We have so many Spider Man movies, and we're gonna be talking about them today. Mostly about Brand New Day, but we are gonna talk about like the the older Spider Man films, Tobey's and Andrew's films, maybe even the animated ones. But Ryan, what do you rate this new Spider-Man Brand New Day movie?
I give it a 10. Might be crazy, but the high I felt in the movie theater watching this movie, oh my god. It felt like every single Spider-Man prayer came to me. After watching No Way Home, I was like, oh my god, get this cameo fest out of my screen. I want a grounded Spider-Man movie that feels comic accurate completely to, like, even if it was not like the thing that people are like, oh my god, I want the Spider-Man everything, but it felt so Spider-Man to me that I was like, it's everything I ever wanted.
And that's exactly what we got. I give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, it's up there with all the Spider-Man movies I've seen. The only movie that doesn't have a beat for me, in my opinion, is the animated ones and Spider-Man 2. But then after it's right next to Spider-Man 2, and they're interchangeable. And how good this movie was, I give it a 9 out of 10. So good. I agree with you on saying like it's just the most like this is like such a Spider-Man movie. Like it's weird to say because obviously it's a Spider-Man movie. It's Spider-Man, but like with all the recent movies that we've seen recently, and all the older movies we've seen, this just feels like Spider-Man. It's so grounded. It's in New York. It's all I've ever wanted. It's all we ever wanted. It's so like comic based too. Like it's so good. It's what we wanted, and they delivered. 100% they delivered. It is so good. Um, but yeah, 9 out of 10, for sure. You give it a 10, understandable. I'm not mad at that. It's great, man. It's great.
Me
Um,
going into this movie, I didn't think I was gonna give it a 10. I thought it was gonna be like it was pretty good, but not. I didn't think I was gonna reach this high of all the web swinging, all the emotional beats that it pulled, all the heartstrings that it pulled. This movie, generational.
it was. It really was. Cause like I expected this movie to be good, but I didn't expect it to be great. I expected it to do good because obviously we
Yeah,
saw like after No Way Home. No Way Home is good. I love No Way Home. It was a lot of like cameo fest and everything like that, but and we knew that it was gonna be like a depressed Peter Parker, and we are all like hyped for that. But you know, we had our doubts.
I want to see my Spider-Man depressed.
Yeah, we had our doubts. So at the end of the day, obviously, like, but the trailers showed us a little bit, and I still thought like this movie was gonna be good, but I didn't think it was gonna be great. But holy, they delivered. It was peak. It was peak.
Yeah, it was
All
like,
the yeah, like you said, all the swinging, all like the swinging scenes were so
bro,
good.
I love the swinging. Even bro, I love the all bro, the I love the inside the shot inside of the mask in his eyes.
Mm, that was
I
great.
loved I love that. I never thought I would see those that type of POV. Even when it appeared in the trailer, I literally pointed it out to you. I was like, what an interesting shot
Yeah, that
for
was an
Spider-Man.
interesting shot, and that was great to see too. Um, yeah, the swinging was really nice to see. I mean, all the action scenes were actually super peak. I loved how they took inspiration from the Insomniac games. All the action scenes. I swear
Yes.
it felt like I was like pressing X on my controller, pressing like combos on my controller, just like
Spider-Man had so many
him
finishing moves
fighting.
in the movie too.
He does, and it's amazing to see. Like I remember this scene where he was fighting like the cops, or not cops, but like the I don't know that team. I forgot the name of it, but he was
Damage
fighting
control.
all these like all these like cops, whatever, and it felt like the game. It dead ass felt like the game itself. All those finishing moves, it felt like an Insomniac game, and it was fire. Because that game, I didn't finish this game, but like it's the little that I played, it the same exact thing, and I loved it. I mean, I loved that
My
the fighting
favorite, my
style.
favorite, my favorite little finishing move they did, or like inspired, was the when he was fighting Scorpion and he had like the what is it called? The mutation, whatever.
Oh yeah,
And he went up in the air. He pulled himself down with the webs and did like and body slammed him into the ground. I was like, damn, bro.
yeah. That was great. That was great. Also, yeah. Um, I want to talk about like the villains on this movie. We saw a lot of them that I didn't expect to see.
Never did.
Obviously, they
We
weren't
saw
like main
uh,
villains, but like they were
even
pretty
just
good to
him,
see.
even like the little compilation, the montage that we had in the beginning of the movie with Tombstone, Boomerang, and others that I can think of right now. Like, yeah,
Yeah, and they were all like comic panels too. That was pretty cool. Like not like
yeah,
yeah,
the
comic.
poses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. We saw Scorpion. We saw Tombstone. We saw more, but I forget names of the Spider-Man villains. Like we saw a lot of them. It was cool to see. Um, what do you think of the suit?
it's my favorite suit.
Ever like, including Toby's, including Andrews.
Yep, I think it's the best one. Like I love the only one that's close, comparable, at all is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say like I don't know if it beats a TASM 2 suit, but
not for me, it
it's up
does. It
there.
looks so in the movie itself. It looks so clean. It looks so red. It looks so blue. I
It's
was
great.
like,
I'd have to rewatch it just because I want to watch it more, and I'd have to rewatch Brand New Day because I've watched Amazing Spider-Man 2 like 4 or 5 times, and I know what that suit looks like. I have to get used to the Brand New Day suit to decide which one I like best. But for now, I think I prefer the TASM 2, and then it's gonna be Brand New Day suit, which it's still second out of all the suits. It's so great.
yeah.
Um, Talking about the other movies, let's rank our Spider-Man movies. All of them.
Okay, got you, bro.
You want to go first, and you can like we can like talk about some of the movies while we're at it. I'll pull up my
Yeah,
letterbox right now.
I got. Okay, ranking the movies, I got
I think
Dead
number one.
Last. Okay, Dead Last. The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, you're bugging for that. Just all right.
Relax, bro. Who is asking?
No, it's not. It's not. It's
Then you
not.
got then you got the Amazing Spider-Man 1,
That's understandable.
then Spider-Man 3,
Understandable.
Far From Home, Homecoming, No Way Home, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Brand New Day, Across the Spider-Verse, and Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, so Into the Spider-Verse is your first.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a similar like top three, cause mine is my list. It's all right from last to first is Spider-Man Far From Home. It's mid as hell, the worst movie, the worst Spider-Man movie. I don't care what anyone says. Then Spider-Man 3. Then it's gonna be TASM 1. Then TASM 2. Then I'm gonna have Spider-Man Homecoming. Then Spider-Man 1 from Toby's. Then I'm gonna have No Way Home. Then Spider-Man Brand New Day. So it's ranked 4th, the new movie. Then I have Spider-Man 2. And then I have Across the Spider-Verse. And number 1 is gonna be Into the Spider-Verse. We have a similar top 2. I mean, I don't think those are ever gonna like move out those spots. They're just great. Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse is the best. Like I think it is the best animated movie like I've seen. Like
Debatable, but yeah. It
like
would be
super.
close to number two.
Yeah, that's true. But superhero wise, it is the best animated
Well,
movie.
superhero wise.
And I don't think it's
But
ever
yeah.
gonna like take that. No one's gonna take that spot unless the third one
Yeah.
takes it.
Yeah. Like you really can't beat Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, they're so
At
good.
all.
Like everything about those movies, they're great. I mean, look at this. The animation was insanely good. The score was. I still listen to the score to this day. I still have some of their songs in my playlist to this day, and I still listen to them. The characters were great. Multiverse. They did the multiverse like phenomenally good. Like it was insanely good how they did the multiverse. It's I loved. And one thing about those movies that I loved that is my favorite thing ever is just how every universe they go to is a different type of like shade or a different type of animation, which just changes slightly for every universe they go to, which is insane that they do that. The attention to detail they have for this movie
Yeah.
is insanely good.
Yeah. Even some characters have their own unique art style, like Spider-Punk,
Exactly.
Noir, Penny.
Exactly.
Pig.
Like every Spider-Man has a different type of animation, and like it's insanely good, like how they do it, and yeah, I mean, what's not to love about that movie? Those movies, both of them, like they're both great. Even though I
Yeah,
prefer the
I
first one a
agree.
little bit more, just because it has probably my favorite scene ever.
Ever? I know what you're talking about. You can just say right now.
Yep,
I know which one.
the What's Up Danger
What's
scene.
in danger? The leap of faith.
The
The
leap of
leap of
faith
faith scene.
is
Oh
my
my
favorite
god.
scene ever from any movie of all time. Has to be because it speaks so much to me too. Like honestly, it's a leap of faith. You can relate that to like everything. Let's say you want to try something. Let's say you want to like try something for the first time. All it takes is a leap of faith. Let's say you want to try something you've been scared of to do for your whole life, and all you need is that push to actually do it and succeed. You know, and it's such a strong message. And obviously, the scene itself, it's great. The like it's so like it's imperfect that it's perfect. You know, the when he like stop when he like jumps from the little glass building where you see those glasses shatter.
Yeah.
It's so perfect. That attention to
Yeah, well,
detail is
like from
insane.
his shoes.
Yeah, from his shoes and from like the glasses shatter a little bit because he's not perfect, but he still took that leap of faith and he still succeeded. It's amazing.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, going back to my goat, Brand New Day.
Yeah.
How do you feel about How do you feel about the villain?
All right. Honestly, I didn't expect Jean Grey to be the actual
Like,
villain of the story.
who expected, even like, who expected Jean Grey to be introduced or be the villain in a
Yeah.
Spider-Man movie?
I mean, there were leaks that Jean Grey, so we knew Jean Grey was gonna be in the movie.
Yeah, even the second I saw Sadie Sink, I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's Jean Grey.
exactly. That's definitely Jean Grey. I mean, redhead. Who else could it be?
Yeah.
But I didn't know she was gonna be the main villain of this movie. I mean, I didn't mind it, to be honest. I liked how they did. I liked how they did it, to be honest. It was smart. And I liked how her powers were maneuvering. It was cool.
Yeah, I really liked how messed up she was doing
Mhm.
stuff to Peter. And she was like, the scene that broke me, for me at
Oh,
least, was like the scene where she's with, where Peter's with MJ and they're going up the rooftops to like save her. And then she's like, oh my God, I remember now. And they kiss and then they hug. And then Jean is like, actually, how do you feel about me touching her and stuff like that? I was like,
it's so messed up.
bro,
I'm not gonna lie. Like, Spider Man's a different breed for like forgiving her. That's so like unforgivable. Like, imagine like you going through that shit, and Jean Grey just does that to you with the girl you love. That's insane. The
that
fact
was
he
insane work.
forgave her at the end of at the end of the movie,
Insane work.
it's insane. Like, that's so unforgivable. That's so insane. That was so fucked up. Like, I almost like I low key crashed out. I was like, no. Like, I kind of
Yeah,
knew
that was
it. Like, I was
crazy.
expecting it, but I was like, I didn't want to believe it.
Yeah. The plot twist of Jean Grey being like, actually, you've been talking to me the entire time. Well, that was crazy.
That was insane. Um, yeah, but like, I didn't mind Jean Grey as a villain. She was cool. Um, I
I
do.
really,
I'm
I
excited
really
to see
liked it
her in the
actually.
future.
Yeah, I'm excited, super excited for X-Men and all the future stuff with the X-Men. I really liked her showcase of her powers. I like that they showed her off like they didn't nerf her really. They like, 'cause a lot of MCU characters get nerfed for some reason, and I like that she didn't. That she was like really strong, and that was not even that's like base level Jean Grey, like that's
Yeah,
some like not even full tapped Jean Grey. Jean Grey is like so powerful,
she is.
and I want to see that. I want to see her tap into the Phoenix and like
I don't think we're gonna
go.
see the Phoenix anytime soon. For now, probably in the future, but I don't
Oh,
think we're gonna see it now.
oh yeah, we're probably like in the fourth or third or something like that movie in the X-Men,
Something like that. I just hope they,
the Phoenix
um,
Saga.
yeah, but I just hope they focus more on like
Yeah,
her and like
you gotta develop.
her and
Yeah,
Scott.
yeah, you gotta develop to the Phoenix. That's what happened with the past X-Men films, the third one and Dark Phoenix. They were not good and they rushed to the Phoenix Saga every single time.
I haven't seen the X Men.
Been adapted twice and failed twice.
Ah,
That's kind of generational.
I've heard about that. I've heard that they missed the Phoenix Saga, and people don't want the Phoenix for that reason because we've had it twice and they failed. They don't. They're scared to like see it fail again. But I know about the Phoenix just because I know like a little bit of X Men, but I've never seen the movies, so I don't know how bad they felt. They failed, but
Yeah.
I do want to see it in the future. I mean, it is part of her character.
Yeah, it's like they're intertwined
Yeah,
at this point. Yeah. Like I love the X-Men. X-Men are my favorite group ever. Top like I love the like I don't okay, not the some movies are really good. Like Days of Future Past, but I love just the characters. I love the shows. I love the comics. I love them in video games. Like every single time they're in video games like Marvel Tokon or Marvel Rivals, I'm like, it's the X-Men. I get to play them.
it's the X Men. I love the X Men. I mean, they're cool. I mean, one of my favorite. My like. I think I have like a list of my top 10 Marvel characters. And I'm pretty sure I have like 3 X Men in there.
Yeah, my Marvel list that I made a while ago, I remember we made it like just for fun,
Hmm.
and there was like for me there was generally like 6 or 5 X-Men on
Which
that
is
list.
understandable. I mean, X Men are great.
Yeah,
But once I finish the X Men movies, we'll do like a full fleshed out X Men
yeah,
video. That would be pretty cool.
X-Men '97.
Yeah, I have to watch that too. I haven't seen it. I watched season 1. That was great, but
I watched season one. I watched like episode one of season two. I gotta catch up.
yeah, it's I'm gonna watch. But back to Spider Man. Um, you know what's one thing I didn't really like for Brand New Day. It's one thing I low key hate from Brand New Day, and it's not the movie itself. It's how much they showed in the trailer.
Oh, I agree. This this movie's
That was
trailer fried.
insane. That's one thing I don't like about Brand New Day at all. They showed so much, and I feel like I was like, for part of the movie, I felt like I was rewatching the movie. I already like, oh, I've seen this already.
Yeah.
Like I've seen so
Even
many of these
even
scenes.
yeah, even the hand stuff that happens literally at the end of the movie, they show in the trailer.
Yeah, exactly. Which is
Like
I don't know. I
with him
really didn't
breaking the
like that.
sword and everything, like they show the only thing that was not in the trailer was like Sadie Sink stuff. And that's
Exactly.
it. Every single other things like was in the trailer. Hulk was in the trailer, Spider-Man fighting the Hulk was in the trailer.
Like I
All the
feel they could have
swinging stuff,
they
like
could have saved like they could have given us less in the trailers. I feel like
yeah,
it's still Spider Man. People are still gonna pop out for Spider Man. It was
obviously.
exactly so. That's one thing I hated. They showed us a lot in the trailer, and yeah. Hopefully they don't do that. Like with even with like Avengers Doomsday or whatever. I mean they've shown us stuff, but hopefully they don't spoil the whole movie. They basically spoiled the whole movie in the trailers except the Jean Grey stuff, which
Yeah, I
that's one
agree.
thing I didn't like. But besides that, like I still love the movie, obviously. Um,
Yeah.
Yo, now that Brand New Day is here, who's the best Spider-Man?
Tom Holland. Maybe
Tom?
it's a hot take saying hot bro, but this movie, wow.
I don't think that's a
Like I
hot
don't even
take.
like
Not
I
anymore.
don't even like I love Tom Holland in the other movies as well. Like I liked his it was like his three movies were like an origin. Like we never seen that before. A three movie origin instead of just one,
Hmm.
which he was like learning like the responsibility of being Spider-Man, losing people. Like I really like that. I really like the take that he's like Iron Boy Jr., which it like seems like he is, but he's not like fully because he's like learning and stuff like that
No,
from his
I
own
know. Like
mistakes and like
I agree. It aged well. Homecoming. Like at
yeah,
first, I didn't really like it as much because it was Iron Boy Jr. and whatever. But like the
yeah,
more you see the trilogy and then Brand New Day, like it ages really well. So
yeah.
I don't mind Homecoming like anymore just for that.
Yeah, I love Homecoming. Homecoming is a great movie.
It is. I mean,
Like it's
I like
chill.
it.
It's chill. It's super chill.
It's a nice
Like
slow chill movie. Yeah.
yeah. Um, there was other things with Spider-Man I really loved. I loved all the like. I loved the acting. Like weirdly enough, I thought Tom, Zendaya, and all these other people were doing a great job.
100%. I agree.
Like that might have been Tom Holland's best performance ever. And Zendaya, even Zendaya's,
I
she's
think
been in so many movies. Like
I feel it would be. I think it's Zendaya's greatest acting I've seen in such a while. Like I think it might be her top one like
yeah.
movie.
Like
She did
especially the
great.
scene, yeah, especially the scene with when she's like when she says to Peter, she finds the note and she says to Peter, "I don't, I don't even know you. I don't love you." Like
Oh, that's such a heartbreak, man.
dude,
That was
I cried in
you
that
did.
scene. I was, yeah, I was like, damn. And then they show Spider-Man taking off and jumping. No, that's not. Oh wait, that's the wrong scene. But in the other scene when they show MJ has a new boyfriend
Oh
and
yeah,
then
that
he
was
leaves.
before that. That was before, but
Yeah,
like
and then he leaves and he's like he jumps off the building, a, c-
he does.
a pseudo allegory to suicide. I was like, bro, there's no way, bro's another me for real.
There's another me. I'm weak, but nah. I agree with the Zendaya take, but like her is like one of the best acting she's ever had, because in that scene where she's like, "I don't love you. I don't even know you," it was heartbreaking, man. Like I really like that shit broke me. I didn't really cry, but like I was damn close to, because I was actually
Yeah,
pretty fucking sad, and yeah, I mean, great performances by everyone. Zendaya, Tom. I loved Punisher in this movie. John Berto, I think is his name. Um,
yeah.
yeah, Punisher in this movie was great. I loved
I love the
Spider Man.
dynamic.
I loved the dynamic. I loved honestly not even just Punisher's dynamic. I loved every dynamic he had with every character. Every character
Yeah,
he had, they always had like a little dynamic, and it felt like, and the other person that's not Spider Man wasn't overtaking the show. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
always Spider Man, like They found the perfect balance for every interaction they had. It was it was great.
Yeah. The ones that were funny interactions were like the ones with Yelena, Black Widow,
Oh yeah,
and she's like, you're a small potato, and I'm a big potato.
which is
I'm
bullshit by
like,
the way.
yeah.
Spider Man
Them.
has.
My favorite part is him fighting the Hulk, and then Yelena's just pushing up a rock and
Yeah,
thunderbolts. And
I've seen that.
I'm like, that's a big potato moment.
Spider Man went to space. He fought Thanos. He fought the Hulk. He and he also pushed a rock in high school by himself.
An entire building, more like it.
Yeah, exactly. While they pushed the wall, like, make that make sense. But I get like it's a funny interaction. It
He's a
fits.
friendly neighborhood.
Yeah, but it fits. The interaction fits. I mean, see, it's part of the bigger thing because it's Avengers, you know. But you know,
Yeah.
or the new Avengers. But yeah, I mean, although, but yeah, like I was saying, all the interactions they had, it was amazing. I loved Punisher in this movie. I think he stole the show in this movie. Like, no, not stole the show, but I think Spider-Man stole the show for sure. But Punisher was great, man. I
Yeah,
didn't
he was.
expect I needed that. I didn't expect I needed that duo until I saw it, and I was like, "Yo, this is great." And Punisher didn't really feel like out of character either, because I felt like he was gonna feel a little bit out of character just because
Yeah, because like, yeah,
he's
he's very
Punisher.
different. Yeah, he's very different. If you watch him in Daredevil or his own show, he's like very like serious and stuff like that. He's not joking around compared to Spider-Man.
Exactly, but it worked. You know, it worked. He felt like he didn't feel out of character. It was like perfect balance. You know, like obviously he wasn't like full Punisher, but because it is a Spider-Man movie, but it felt great. And I'm really curious on what happened on Staten Island, man.
Yeah, the way the Punisher describes that moment, I've seen so many edits of him, like, of
They
just the most
talk,
random shit on the screen, and like just crazy stuff happening.
they talked about it for so long. I really wonder what happened in in Staten Island.
Yeah. Did you like that they basically skipped um the college era, if you want to say it? Remember, basically a 4 year time skip.
Um, I didn't mind it just because Peter didn't like. I don't think Peter like. No, they.
I don't think he went, but it doesn't
Yeah, I don't think he
but
went to
like that
college.
time, yeah, but like that time frame like that, it's in like all these characters in my head, what was gonna be like this type of thing was gonna be him, like even before we knew anything in Brand New Day. My prediction was that he was gonna be in university, and we were gonna see like a college era, and we're gonna meet like Gwen Stacy, Harry Osborn
That
in university with like I thought that's what I thought was gonna happen.
that would have been great, but honestly, that would have been amazing. I would have loved that because I love those characters, especially in the comics. In the comics, are actually I love Gwen, I love Harry Osborn, I love even Flash. Sometimes it's even part of even though we do have Flash
Well,
in
yeah,
this one.
Flash. Yeah, I like Flash when he's Agent Venom. That's like
Yeah,
the only time I like him. I think he's great with that.
yeah,
But
but yeah, I mean, I didn't really mind it. It worked. I mean, the 4 year gap because we didn't have to like get introduced to like a lot of these characters. They're
yeah,
maybe just
we
coming
just
back
have
and
them.
we
Yeah,
just
we
have
just
them
have
now,
them.
which is cool.
Yeah, yeah. I prefer the they're just there instead of just like the introduction type.
Yeah, because you don't have to introduce every villain that we see him fight. We don't have to do it. We don't have to do all that. So I didn't mind the 4 year gap. We saw him grow. We saw him like become much better at Spider-Man, like much better at fighting, much better at like doing what he does, and yeah, like I don't mind it at all.
I really liked all the scenes of Peter going to like May's what is it called, Tombstone.
Oh, the
Like him just getting
scene.
flowers, all the flower scenes that he would get, like it would happen like 3 times in the movie that where he would just like kiss the tombstone like with his hand, and like it like showed that he's like May, look what I'm doing, and stuff like that.
That's heartwarming actually, because May that like I think this is my favorite on May from all the Spider-Man that we've seen. sad that she's gone, but at least we had a scene with her, and that was like one of the most like heartwarming scenes that we've seen. Even like even at the end with Jean, and yeah, I'm glad like he did that too. Like he went to the tombstone, kissed her
Yeah,
with his hand. Like
yeah,
it was great. It was great to see.
yeah. My favorite thing is now that Spider-Man is gonna become the villain to the mutants. He created the
Oh,
inhibitor chip.
that's true. That's very interesting too, because we do see that
Public
sometimes.
public enemy number one now.
You know, like
He's like
it
he
wasn't Peter
created
that
the
created it, right?
well, yeah, he basically perfected it from
No,
taking inspiration from the Hulk.
no, but it was technically MJ that perfected it. Remember? She was the one.
Yeah,
Remember in the
in the scenes
scenes?
like bio whatever. Yeah, I
She
remember.
remembered. She basically perfected it. So honestly, MJ
Yeah,
is
she
gonna
gave like
like
she
kill
gave
all the
yeah
mutants.
she gave like pointers. Yeah, yeah.
So
Once Magneto finds MJ and Peter, it's over for them.
yeah, but now it's gonna be interesting because we've seen that too. You remember in Deadpool, where Deadpool goes to that little prison and they do have those collars thing. Pretty sure it's the same thing. They can't use their
It is the
powers
same
at all.
thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. It happens
So
all the time in X-Men. Like, it's kind of crazy the difference between mutants versus non-mutants, where non-mutants are celebrated and mutants are basically castrated and like exiled and seen as freaks.
which
Complete racism against them,
like I don't understand that though,
experimented.
because we have like all these superheroes. Well, that's I don't know. Like I don't understand sometimes. I don't know what they're
I
gonna do
think
with the mutants because um
I think it's such an important part of it. Like, of it, they can't take this away. Like, they can't take this aspect of the characters. Like, it's really important that they're basically
like exiled and all that.
yeah, and like basically like not racially profiled in the sense of like there's like you know what I mean, but
Yeah, I
like
know
in the
what you mean
sense of
though.
like yeah, like people are bigots against them and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like it's really important for them.
it is. It's a
And
huge part
people
of their
and people
characters.
and people and people that say that X-Men and stuff like that are not political, you're like, bro, you don't know anything about the X-Men
It
if you
is.
say that.
it is. It is. It is. And honestly, it would be cool to see that just because this generation we're in, like, they're more
Yeah,
like
X-Men. Yeah,
socially
X-Men are
aware.
more. Yeah, yeah, X-Men are more relatable in that sense. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like
Like, I feel like this generation, Gen Z, is more socially aware. That's gonna like, this is gonna be like a huge movie. Like a lot of people are gonna relate to it or like, be like, or like it even more. They get like, I feel like X Men is gonna be like way more popular now with this audience that we have now, which is
yeah, I
gonna be
agree.
cool to see.
I love the huge no resurface of the X-Men in like recent years, especially with X-Men '97, with such a great show with Cyclops being brought back into the spotlight after being butchered
Yeah.
in the past adaptations, and all the characters like Magic going into a crazy popularity surge after Marvel Rivals,
Yeah.
Pokemon, and all the other things, which is unexpected for it. It's like a cool half demon, half sorceress baddie having a big ass sword. Like,
Like
what else do you
I
want?
even had a like I even became a fan of Magic because I didn't really know Magic like that before Marvel Rivals, and I started playing it and I was like, yo, this chick is pretty cool. So that was fire.
Was
Um,
introducing my goats, the X Men. But
yeah,
let's save it. But I'm gonna save. We're gonna save all the X Men talk for something else,
yeah.
for another episode.
But let's talk about our. I'm curious, our worst Spider-Man movies, and why do you not like them? Like, what's on the bottom of the barrel on your list, and explain why you don't like it. Let's start with you.
The Amazing Spider-Man. I rewatched The Amazing Spider-Man 1 yesterday because I haven't seen this movie in a while. I wanted to reassure what I thought about the movie, and there was a lot of things I liked. There were a lot of things I didn't like.
Understandable.
I didn't like. Maybe this might be a this I know this is a hot take for sure. I did not like Gwen and Peter's relationship in that movie. For me, it felt so stilted and awkward. All their interactions felt so genuinely, bro. I don't know. I did not remember this at all. Like it felt so awkward to me. Like all their scenes dragged, and like they were like basically like the director would be basically, that's how I imagine it would be. They would basically like take the camera like this and be like, oh, just say random shit and look cute on the camera. And they had no script and just all improvised. I'm like, it drags. And like especially, I like the scene where they're like in the school and they just start saying, I don't know, do you want to do this? I don't know. I don't know. Like it's cute, but like it drags for like 2 minutes.
I guess I know what you mean. I mean, I don't mind it. Because, like you said, it is cute. It is nice. I mean, fuck it. But
But
I don't
no,
mind it.
I thought their scenes were awkward. They were super awkward. I was like, for me, it was like, move on, please. And I loved all the scenes with like with the people and Peter saving people. Like I loved the bridge scene where he's like
Oh, yeah, that was
saving
a
a
cool
little kid
scene.
from the bridge. Yeah,
That's definitely, I
I
think
love
that's
that scene.
probably my favorite scene from that movie.
I think it's
The
the
bridge
best scene from
scene.
the movie. I also love when he gets when he gets shot in his leg and the people that like the dad from the kid that saved from the bridge. He's like, guys, let's put the cranes together so Spider-Man can swing.
Oh, yeah.
I
That was
love,
pretty cool.
yeah, I love that scene. But I love the scene where like on May is like he talks to Peter and he's like, why are you so beat up and who's doing this to you and stuff like that. He just start breaking down, crying and stuff like that, and gives him a hug. I love that scene too. I also love the scene where Peter gets his powers and he just breaking stuff
Oh,
in
he's in the
his own
bathroom.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that scene. I didn't like the editing of this movie.
The ending?
The editing. Like there were some scenes where I didn't like it at all.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
what
But
what
there was
didn't you
some
like? I don't remember the editing in this movie.
no, I didn't like it. I don't know how to explain, but I just noticed it. But there was like I would like the CG though. CG was really good. I
It
didn't like
was. It was.
I didn't like the lizard at all.
I agree. That's one thing I hated about this movie, and the one reason is like in my bottom three for the Spider-Man movies, the lizard is dog shit in this movie. I
Stop.
hate
The
it.
lizard
This it's probably one of
sucks.
the worst villains we've seen in Spider-Man, like of the live action. Probably not the worst. I still have like
Yeah.
Goblin for it.
And his master plan of making everyone a lizard, I'm like, what is this plan, bro?
I mean that is like his core
Like
thing.
I understand what he's saying, like make everyone a lizard, make him better or something like that he
Yeah,
wants to do. I'm like,
like I get it,
what
but
is this
like come on,
plan,
like
bro? What is this
it's
plan, bro?
but nah, yeah, that's one thing I hated about this movie. The lizard was bad. I hated all the things with the like the parent stuff. That was kind of like not good.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
all the parent stuff, and I know all the parent stuff in the next movie, Spider-Man 2. Oh my God.
yeah,
But and then
because it
I
was
also
set
didn't
up
like how
for the parent
yeah,
stuff though.
I didn't like how Uncle Ben died in this movie. He basically wants to be a hero. He's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Guy drops the gun and he's like, "Oh, let me be the hero and get the gun." Bro,
Like, why would you do
what?
that? You're an old man. It's like, relax. This is
Yeah.
not you're not him, bro.
Yeah, genuinely, literally I watched that scene and I was like, "Bro, you're not him. What are you doing?"
Also, the one thing I don't know, like I'm very mixed for Amazing Spider-Man. I'm very mixed about this, but I don't like how he turns like full vigilante mode instead of like
Yeah,
Spider-Man mode. You know what I mean? He has like a
yeah, in the beginning, there's like
yeah.
more. He's basically an asshole to people.
Yeah, he is, which is not Spider-Man at all. It doesn't feel like Spider-Man. I guess it's the beginning and he's trying to like learn how to do this stuff, but that's why I'm like kind of mixed about it. But I still don't really like it like that. But I don't know. Like, is that your like your least favorite Amazing Spider-Man
No,
one?
no, it's Amazing Spider-Man 2. But I would have to rewatch this for me to fully give my thoughts. But from my memory, like, I didn't like the only people that are doing a good job are Andrew and Emma Stone.
Anna Stone,
Those
yeah.
are those are the only two good actors in the entire movie. The entire everyone else is doing a poor job. Like, but
Yeah.
I loved like all the Harry stuff is horrible.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's one thing I hate about that movie for sure.
Yeah, and also Norman Osborn having a made up disease. He's like, "Oh, I'm dying from goblin disease." I'm like, "Bro, what?" And also, um, m- um, Electra's motivation of why he wants to be evil makes no sense from my memory, and also from like, bro, I liked one thing I really like about this movie, Mini Spider-Man 2, is the soundtrack.
Oh yeah, the score is great. It's definitely like
Yeah,
probably the best score out of all
yeah,
the Spider-Man, not
like
well the live action ones at least.
yeah, like Electro's score, like oh my God, bro, like
Yeah,
with the in the final battle going crazy, and like I loved all the swinging stuff with
especially the first part of the movie. Remember the
the
like that
first
scene?
bro, the first scene of him swinging. Oh my
That was
God, him
amazing.
jumping
That
and then
was
you
like
see,
the best swing I've seen ever. I think. Like I don't know, maybe Brand New Day tops it now, but like that was the best swing I've seen like ever.
yeah, that's incredible. I also liked the battle. I liked how like it was basically a music fight.
Yes,
Electro
it
versus
was,
Spider-Man.
which I love because I love how it was. It was like a music fight because it was like everything was on like choreographed, like very like
Yeah,
meticulously, or whatever how
and
you
him
say that word.
dodging and then him dodging the lightning. Cool.
Yeah, that was pretty fire. Like
But then we get the Harry scene, like him just appearing out of nowhere and just start seeing like, oh yeah, let me take your girl. I'm like, bro, what?
yeah,
And then he goes to, and then they go to the clock tower. Like that scene is really bad, but like I liked how they handled. I actually really like when she falls, and like I really like her death. Her death scene is really good.
it's
I don't know.
iconic. It's very good. It is really good. I agree.
Yeah,
And
like Andrew Garfield is acting his ass off there. Like I think like generally I think that scene is really good. I think
the
that's the best scene in the movie.
the one thing I
Like,
don't like about that scene and when she's when she's falling and and Peter tries to like web her, right? Trying to like catch
bro,
her.
I like what
And
you talking about when it becomes a hand?
when
I
it
really like
becomes a
that. I think
hand,
it's cool. I think it's cool. I think
I think
it's
it's
like
so corny.
it is, bro. It's like symbolic that he's
It
like
is,
trying
it
to catch her
is.
and he can't and he doesn't catch her
I
in
get it,
time.
but it's kind of corny. Like, I'm like,
Yeah,
all
true.
right, let's stop. But I'm
Yeah.
probably higher on this movie than you are. It's not definitely not my least favorite, but I do love Amazing Spider-Man 2 because I love Gwen and Peter's chemistry in this movie even like a lot more than the first one. I know you don't like the first one a little bit, but I think the second one actually tops it. I do like Electro a little bit. I don't yeah, like I didn't really like his motivation. It was like he was a nobody and he wanted to like make a name for himself or whatever. And like when like Spider-Man was so close to like befriending him and be like, "Oh, I remember you. You're Max." Da 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 da. And I don't know. He got mad for some reason. Like, "Oh, you don't even remember my name." He was like insane. It was
Yeah.
that was kind of stupid.
And all the stuff with their parents. Oh
Yeah, the
my
parents stuff I
God,
hated for sure.
bro.
I hated Hobgoblin.
Him going to a random train station with a coin and then him getting all this stuff. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
what is going on, bro?
that was bad. But the thing is, a lot of the stuff is bad. But like, Amazing Spider-Man 2 has the best suit, in my opinion. Has the best score
Yeah,
from
bro, we're
almost
not
all the movies.
okay. But
I'm
that
just
doesn't
saying,
okay.
has
Take
the
everything
look,
given, bro.
but has the
We're not basing a movie's good
obvious.
based on a
Okay,
suit.
but like, look. Best suit, best score, best fighting scenes, best acting. In my like one of the best acting we've seen. Like I love Andrew Garfield. He's my favorite Spider-Man, even though I don't think he's the best anymore. I think Tom Holland like took that spot after Brand New Day, but he's still my favorite. Like just out of bias and pure nostalgia because I grew up with that Spider-Man. But
Hmm.
we still like I love the love interest. I love the death scene. I mean, I like Gwen is like still my favorite love interest of Spider-Man to this day. Out of all of them, is my she's, like even in the comics, I I
Yeah, I
loved
really like
Gwen
it.
because I don't really like MJ like that in the comics. I love like I like MJ sometimes, but Gwen is such a staple for Spider-Man it was her like I'm pretty sure it was his first love interest ever. I think I'm not sure actually. We can fact check that, but
No,
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But it was
But
one
it's
of
like
his first.
it's the first like for real.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
And when she died, it's like that was the first time like a
that
big love interest like ever
that like
died.
died like permanently. Even though
Yeah.
I know we
And
like
she
seen it,
well
but
yeah, she was dead for like 20 years
yeah,
or like something like that in the comic. She was dead for a long time.
yeah, she was dead. I mean, yeah, that love interest is still dead, and we still like the main interest now is like is MJ. It's always gonna be like MJ now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But but yeah, I still prefer Gwen, and there's a lot of things I like about this movie, even though the plot is a little messy. I mean, I want to go
A
back to
little.
Andrew's acting. Like Andrew's acting is insanely good. I know this. You remember this scene where Andrew is like talking to Gwen, and he's like maneuvering with his hands while he's talking, and it's very like I don't know. I like that a lot because I'm a very like big on like on Broadway, and they do that a lot, and I feel like that's a sign where like the acting is there, and he's very good. He has that experience.
Well, yeah, Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield are
They stole the
like
show.
top tier actors. They're at top tier
Yeah,
actors.
exactly. I mean, I think like not the maybe Andrew's not the best Spider-Man, but I do think he's the best actor out of all of them. Like out of all their
Well,
like
yeah,
films.
yeah,
Yeah,
in all Spider-Man films, Andrew and Emma are the best
yeah, exactly.
actors out of the love interest and the main
And the
character.
main character, yeah, they're the best actors, like for sure. Like out of all of them, maybe not the best Spider-Man, but like they're the main actors.
Yeah.
But
I mean, even when we go back to No Way Home, like Andrew stole the show in that movie.
he definitely did, yeah. But
Um, but other movie that I didn't like, well, going from the bottom up that I didn't like is well, Spider-Man 3.
I
Spider-Man 3 is really
yeah, that's
good.
in my bottom two.
Spider-Man 3 is it's like a weird guilty pleasure movie to watch.
I get
In
it.
the sense of like it's really fun to watch, but it's ass. Movies like if you want to go into the technical terms of like it's a bad movie.
It
But
is
it's like
definitely bad.
it's really fun to watch and it's super funny. The sense of like how like cringe Peter is and
Yeah, the
like stuff
Bully
like that.
McGuire, that was insane. That was peak. I love that. It's very fun to watch, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna agree with this. And
Yeah.
it's
Spider-Man,
bad, but it's fun.
yeah. Yeah, I rewatched the movie in the movie theater like 1, 2, 3 when they came back. 3 was generally I think every single person was laughing in the movie theater. How funny this movie is.
Yeah, it was
And like
insanely funny.
yeah, also like the scenes with like Peter and like well Spider-Man at the end fighting against Venom, even though Venom sucks in this movie really bad.
He does a lot, yeah.
But I love the scene. I love the scene where he's like, Jesus, please kill Spider-Man. I was like, bro, Jesus, please kill Spider-Man, please, 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 bro.
No, this movie had a lot of problems. I mean, I hate it. Also, you remember the Uncle Ben retcon they had?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was
I was like,
insanely bad. Like,
yeah,
why?
like Sandman kill. I was like, bro.
Like what? You don't have to do that. The villains, there was like, they didn't
Well, I think
develop
Sandman.
like a lot of these
Yeah,
villains either.
I think Sandman is really good,
Sandman
but
is good. I feel like he's the only villain that had development in this movie.
yeah, Venom. Well,
Venom
Venom
didn't
got
have.
tacked on basically at the end, and bro just comes out of and it was like, yeah,
Venom had
Venom
no
now.
business in this movie. Let's be honest. We could have the black
Yeah,
suit without Venom.
yeah.
We don't have to have that
This
Venom.
is like this is because the symbiote is like so entwined with Venom
hmm
in
No, I
in the
get it.
black
I definitely get
storyline.
it.
Yeah, I get what they were going for, but
But I feel
like
like
generally like it was it's just a studio mandate stuff that they were like please put Venom, and even Sam Raimi was like please no. And
yeah,
it was like, but it happened I guess, and like we got a
we did.
horrible adaptation of
Yeah,
Venom,
we had a horrible Venom, but it like
and we
I
also
do
got
get it.
with the Venom we got the Venom movies being also really bad adaptation of Venom.
Yeah, fuck those Venom movies. I don't really want to talk. Even though I'm kind of high on the first one, because it's for me it's like a fun movie. I love Tom Hardy too, but like I hated the second one
Bro, the second one with
because Carnage is my
Carnage is
favorite symbiote.
also Carnage is also horribly
He
adapted.
exactly he's my favorite symbiote, and now like you do that to my
Yeah,
Carnage.
Carnage. I generally, look, dude. I think I gave like I think the first one I gave like a 4 out of 10. The second one I gave like a 1. I generally I watched that movie at my house and I paused that movie like 10 times. I couldn't
I
watch
think I give it like a 2 or 3 just because I was
it.
glad Carnage was adapted,
Dude,
but I
dude,
hated the
no,
fact.
not even that, bro. I even it was a 90-minute movie. So it was like an hour and a half. I literally, dude, I couldn't watch that shit in one sitting. I couldn't. I was like, this is too much for me.
I get it. But let me talk about my least favorite Spider-Man movie, which is it's Far From Home in my opinion. That movie I give it a 5 out of 10. It's my lowest scored movie just because I didn't like this movie. First of all, it's not in New York. Spider-Man's from New York. What are you doing in fucking France, like Paris or whatever they are? Like they're in Europe. I forgot what they are. And, I didn't like the Mysterio. Like I love Mysterio. Like I loved his character. I didn't like
His motivation
his
coming from Tony
motivation
Stark.
with Tony
Yeah,
Stark. Just because he called your product like or whatever you invented barf, you're mad.
yeah, now you're mad. Then now you're gonna be like, nah, fuck all
Like
everyone. I'm gonna
yeah,
kill people.
exactly. Fuck everyone. I'm gonna like take over this shit with Edith and whatever. Get out of here. I hated that. Um, I didn't
But you
like
can't, but you can't lie, bro. The the sequences with Mysterio and like
that.
all the illusions, bro.
No, no, no. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Bro. You can't.
I'll give you that. That was great. I love that. I love the sequence they had and how he had to rely on on the Spidey sense, and that was great. He had to rely on the Spidey sense and everything, and he actually managed to do it. My favorite thing about this movie was that. My favorite thing about this movie was Mysterio. I just hated the motivation, but the Mysterio was a great villain. I love Jake Gyllenhaal, but besides that,
I think,
I
I
didn't
think
like
yeah. I think the
MJ's
funniest
and
part
Peter's.
was like, yeah, Peter and MJ is really rushed in this movie.
It's really rushed. I didn't like their chemistry in this movie at all. I did
Yeah, I
not
agree.
like that.
I agree. It gets fixed later on, sort of.
It does in No Way
Like
Home, like
it
you
gets
see it.
improves. Yeah. But in this movie, they basically are like, oh, I know if you're Spider-Man. Now we love each other.
I didn't see. I didn't like that either. It has a lot of problems. I feel like I didn't like this movie at all. Plus, I don't know. The acting wasn't really there for me. Jake Gyllenhaal, like for me, he's the one that stole the show for this movie. I didn't really like Tom's acting here. I think it's his worst movie acting wise out of all of them. Which is still, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like it's in the bottom out of all of them. I think it's Zendaya's worst one. It's like I said, it's not bad. It's just on the bottom out of all of the Spider-Man ones, and yeah, like I just don't like it that much. I feel like it. I don't mind the movie because obviously it's Spider-Man and he's my goat, and I'm gonna watch any Spider-Man movie that's gonna come to my movie theater. But
Oh yeah,
it's definitely the worst one in my opinion.
yeah. I can see your
Mm,
take.
yeah. It might be a hot take. I don't know. I know a lot of people are kind of lower on this movie too. Like I know people
Oh yeah,
prefer
I
Homecoming and
think
people
yeah.
prefer No Way Home.
Well, even Homecoming, people don't like. Well, even Homecoming, people are like weirdly like, oh, Homecoming is like bad. I'm like,
I get the Iron Boy Jr., but I still like Homecoming. It's a fun movie. He's in high school. It's kind of like he's a kid. He's figuring it out. And
yeah.
that's cool. That's
Even
cool
in
to see.
Homecoming, he's like, I can see the Iron Boy Jr. stuff, but like he gets that taken away. He like learns by himself. Like, oh, let me not because he basically gets handed that to him by Iron Man himself in Civil War,
Yeah,
and he learns that the suit is not what makes him Spider-Man.
he learned the hard way, which was cool to see. I mean, he's part of the MCU. Why not bring these characters from the MCU and like
Yeah,
interact with him? You know.
yeah, I agree.
And he was the one that he was the one that recruited Spider-Man in the first place. So in Civil War. So why not do that? Why not mess with Iron Man a little bit?
Yeah.
I think Spider-Man in Civil War was great though. That was great.
Yeah. All stuff with him in Civil War.
I think that's one of the best adaptations we've had ever. I don't know if it still is. It
Yeah.
might be. Like
Great
Spider-Man.
adaptation.
Um, yeah, Spider-Man
In Brand
adaptation.
New
Like
Day.
in Brand New Day or Civil War. Like I think Civil War is still pretty close.
I also really like him in um Infinity War.
That too. I really liked him in Infinity War too. But I feel
I
like
like that he's like everyone's struggling and like in the sense of like in the beginning where like everyone's struggling against this massive guy with a hammer and then you see Spider-Man just chilling and he just catches it out of nothing. He's like, "Oh shit, it's Spider-Man." Like
yeah,
like
no,
people underestimate like a lot of people underestimate how strong Spider-Man is.
he is strong. Strong
Like
as hell.
in
He
terms
he
of
pulls back.
in terms of like yeah, he pulls all his punches. Like if he was really going all out, like all these people would die.
Oh, definitely. I've seen a panel where Spider-Man like stopped pulling his punches
Man, it
like in
was
the
like
comics and he
what?
was like
Yeah,
at a
super.
prison.
Yeah, yeah.
That was insane because he like beat everyone up in like 2 seconds. Everyone was like bleeding and almost like
Yeah,
brink of death.
even when Doc Ock took over his body and was Superior Spider-Man,
Mm.
like he basically pulled zero punches, and you could literally see everyone's like, "Oh shit!"
This,
Like
this guy actually
Peter,
strong.
you, like even like he's basically like flipping over cars and all those other things that he can just do casually. And like I love the scene. Well, not the scene, like the comic panel where he's like stopping a moving airplane
Holy
like from landing.
he
Like
did
he
that?
helps like he's yeah he helps land an airplane.
That's insane actually.
Like Peter Parker, like Spider-Man is really strong.
No, he is. He is.
And people are always like, "Oh, Spider-Man will lose this, will lose that." I'm like, bro, you're underestimating how strong Spider-Man is.
He is strong.
If he really went all out.
Um, that makes me go. You remember that scene where in No Way Home, where Andrew Spider-Man was like, "I stopped pulling my punches." Do you think that he killed people in his universe after Gwen died?
I think might yeah.
You think so?
I think it, yeah.
I feel like yeah. I feel like he would have. Like that's not Spider-Man at all. He does. That's like a very big role in Spider-Man. He doesn't kill.
Yeah.
He's one of
Which
like
is
few
like
superheroes that don't.
which is like one of the aspects of why Spider-Man is not worthy for Mjolnir. Because like everything else he would be worthy for, but Mjolnir is like has a basically unwritten rule that's not really mentioned, but you basically have to be ready to kill if it's necessary. And
And he
Spider-Man
did.
doesn't do
Yeah.
that, so he's not worthy because of that. But everything else he's like worthy.
I feel that's so stupid.
Yeah, but
Cause like
that's why we never see like Peter or like Spider-Man like
yeah, like holds
real
Mjolnir, but
Mjolnir.
like I feel like that's
Yeah,
so stupid though because I guess that's an unwritten rule or whatever, but like it's
like
like he's trying to give
have
him
to
like
be
a
ready to
chance, you
yeah
know. He's trying to give him like
yeah
redemption. I feel that's more than worthy then, more than enough
yeah
to be worthy.
yeah. You know, you know someone that should have been in Brand New Day,
Who?
Daredevil.
Ah, I missed him so much.
Bro, I was like, oh, the hand, prison.
I really thought because
Um,
yeah, in Daredevil we see him in prison. We see the hand in
yeah,
the trailers.
yeah, yeah,
We're so
bro. And
convinced.
like Punisher too. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my God, it's time. And if we got a little cameo of him in No Way Home, being like, I'm a really good lawyer. I thought it was prime time for us to see Daredevil in the big screen.
We didn't see him. Like I really want to see them interact. I know we did see him interact in No Way Home, but that was like as
Yeah,
Matt, not as Daredevil.
that's not a real interaction. Even if that was like what, like 15 seconds
Yeah,
compared to a full scene that I want to see like Daredevil like in the same level as like Punisher and Spider-Man that we saw in Brand New Day.
imagine all three of them like actually fighting like Kingpin or whatever or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. I would have loved to see like even even if he was like not a big part of the movie, or like just Daredevil being interacting with all two of them,
Yeah,
like all three
exactly.
of them interacting. Like that wouldn't so great, but it didn't happen. But Spider-Man, I love all the stuff with like Spider-Man being like a quote unquote bum in the terms of like, oh, when Spider-Man only acts in his movies and every single else in New York, he's like, nah, I don't want to do any of that. Like for example, in Daredevil, and all the stuff in the street is happening, and we're like, oh, where's Spider-Man?
Where is Spider?
Bro's,
They
bro's
mentioned him
sleeping,
too a few
bro's
times.
sleeping, bro's sleeping in the background.
Dead ass. They mentioned him too. Like, where is Spider Man? All this shit is happening, and you're not like there.
Yeah,
Also, they gave him the key
the city.
to the city, and they still. One thing though, like, what's the time gap for this, like Daredevil, the new season, Born Again season 2, and Spider-Man movie? I actually no idea what the time gap is. I don't know
Probably
when
like,
the Kingpin
probably
stuff
like,
happened.
probably like a year. Something like
Something like that, right? That's what I was thinking too. But
that, maybe.
but yeah, since we talk about our worst Spider-Man movie, let's talk about our favorite Spider-Man movie. I think we have like the same one.
What? Into the Spider
Into
Verse?
the Spider-Verse, right? You have the
Yeah.
first one first.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Honestly, for me, it's a tie. Honestly, I don't know. It's either across or into. For me, they're
Which is
very
understandable.
similar. Which they do great. They do great things in different aspects. Like I loved Miguel O'Hara in
Oh,
Across. I loved all the interactions with Peter B. Parker in the first one, and I loved the only thing that I wish didn't happen in the second one was leaving it on a cliffhanger.
yeah.
I wish I'd had like a more proper ending.
That's the
But that's
main
not
reason
yeah.
I
That's why it's
prefer the
like
first
that's
one.
why yeah, that's why Beyond this Across the Spider-Verse is really tied to Beyond the Spider-Verse. If Beyond the Spider-Verse is bad, it's like
Yeah, you're making the second one like a little bit
Across the
mad.
Spider-Man goes worse.
I agree 100%. Like for me, they're both 10 out of 10s. If Beyond
Yeah.
is bad, Across is probably gonna be like an 8 or 9, depending on how
No,
bad
I
it
think
is. If
Across
it's
would be
bad,
like
but I don't think it is.
yeah. I feel like Cross would just go like a letter down, like just like a 9
Yeah,
instead of a 10.
exactly. Like 8 or 9, just depends on how Beyond goes. But Into the Spider Verse is just its own. It doesn't really need a sequel. It's its own movie, and you still can enjoy it without watching the second one. Like even though the second one, you should watch the second one, but like even without watching the second one,
Yeah.
you can still enjoy it Into the Spider Verse, and it's great. That's the main reason I have it above Across the Spider Verse, just because it doesn't really have an ending. It's like
Mm.
beginning, middle, and cliffhanger.
When do you think we're gonna see Miles in the MCU?
Oh, I think we're gonna see him actually sooner than later. I feel like he's coming
I think
soon.
we're gonna see him. I think we're gonna see him in like the sixth movie, or I don't want to say fifth because I feel like fifth they might go with the Secret Wars route that he gets the symbiote in Secret Wars, and then he loses it in the fifth one, and the movie would be like Spider-Man Darkest Day,
Something
going with
like
the
that.
day, yeah, with the day theming that they want to do,
I feel
and
like
then I feel like we would get Venom, and like the symbiote, you basically have to tackle the symbiote, which is like already on Earth and stuff like that.
yeah, it is. It is.
And you
That's
would
true.
have, and I feel like the symbiote storyline is so popular that basically everyone does it in every single adaptation ever, and like on all the shows, and like they basically always do it.
We're definitely gonna have it. Like I think it's maybe like even Secret Wars.
Yeah, I think he will get it in Secret Wars.
I feel what we're gonna have is this trilogy, of this next trilogy of Tom Holland. Maybe like after that, and we're probably gonna have an Avengers after that trilogy. And I feel that's when Spider Man, like Tom Holland Spider Man, I think he just dies.
That'd be crazy.
I think he
No,
just dies or something, and then Miles like
I
takes
feel like
over.
maybe. I
That's a
feel
lot
like
of
I would.
years. That's a lot of Tom
Yeah,
Holland
yeah.
years.
I hope he doesn't die. But I feel like it would be like better if we see like maybe like he's like in the sixth movie he gets introduced, Miles, and then in the seventh one they like basically are like a buddy duo.
Okay, yeah. Like
I
him
li-
like teaching him the ropes and stuff.
yeah, or even like Miles is the main character and like Spider-Man is like the deuteragonist
I kind of
instead of like
like a homecoming type of thing. You know, like
well maybe yeah more of a, like more maybe like a Punisher role like more like he's like more present but he's not
okay,
like
yeah,
out
yeah,
of the
yeah,
picture.
yeah. I know what you mean. I thought you were talking like a homecoming type of thing where like you know,
Not like yeah, not like Tony appears for like 2 seconds.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, no.
yeah.
Like I mean like him in fight scenes as well. Like him being there. Like they do like basically Spider-Man to the video game,
I've seen,
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
like
yeah. I that would be pretty cool. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I do think we're gonna see him soon. I mean, Miles is such a popular character now, and especially after these animated movies, which I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see who's gonna get casted for it. I've seen like a lot of talk of like a lot of like people fan casting this one. The guy from Stranger Things, Caleb, I forgot his last name, but Caleb something, and it's cool. He would be cool, but I don't really like that fan casting, just because.
the guy from Stranger Things.
Yeah, the guy from Stranger Things. I mean, he's cool,
Yeah,
but I don't
yeah, I
like it
wouldn't
because
like.
he's not Hispanic. He's not Puerto Rican. He's not like anything like that.
Yeah,
Also,
I mean,
he's gonna
I
be
don't
old.
think. Oh yeah, by the time that we get Miles, he's like what,
Yeah,
like 30.
he's gonna be old when by the time we need like a little ass kid like we had Peter and
Or even
Homecoming
like
or in Civil
even if
War.
not even if it's not like a 14-year-old or something like that. It could be like just like fresh out of 18.
Yeah, 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 I'm
Or like
down for that. Like, I mean, I'm sure like Tom Holland was like 17 or 18,
yeah, yeah.
and he was playing like a
Well,
14,
uh,
15-year-old,
yeah.
which is fine. That's fine. But just like when you're obviously like older,
I think
I
it's gonna
think it's
be.
too
I
old for
think
that.
yeah. I think it would be Miles would be an unknown actor. I don't think it would be like a prominent actor that we have now or anything like
Yeah,
that.
I mean Tom was an unknown actor, and look at how that worked out.
Yeah, it worked. Like back in the day when they were in the running, I remember that Timothy Chalamet and stuff like that was gonna be was like in the running for this
Oh
or something
yeah,
like that.
he was. I'm glad he's not, to be honest.
Well, Timothy Chalamet would have been so typecasted into other things, but like, well, Timothy is a better actor than
He
Tom.
is. So that's why I'm glad he's not like Spider Man, because that would have been taking a lot, like a lot. I want to say like a lot of his time, just because he's an actor. He's an actor in like a lot of more movies, which he can more focus more
More
on.
even more like bigger movies in the sense of like
Yeah,
critically acclaimed and stuff like that, and like bigger director stuff like that.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, he's definitely a better actor. I mean, I really wonder how that would have turned out though.
Yeah,
Timothy as
if we had
Spider Man.
yeah, Timothy as Spider-Man would be crazy.
I don't.
Like
I really
out of
don't know what to expect from that. Like
yeah,
I can't see. I want to see like one scene of him like being Spider Man, and see how I feel about it. I just can't see it.
yeah, I
Just the
can't see like
fact because
yeah,
he's played characters that are not that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You can't really like see him as Spider Man just because of all the roles he's played that are just drastically different than that.
yeah.
That would be
I
interesting.
feel like it would be interesting because like Timothy's really skinny compared to
Well, nah, but like that can you can work on
yeah,
that.
you can work on that. Yeah,
You can work on like being buff or whatever. I'm pretty. Tom was like pretty skinny,
yeah.
and his like in Brand New Day, he was low-key jacked.
Bro, he was jacked. Bro, I
He
literally
got it.
when he was in in the bathtub with the Elena
You
and he
know,
was like getting in, I was like, dude, why is this
dude,
guy
that
so
guy was
big?
jacked. That guy was big on that movie. Which props to him.
Like, like he was lean in No Way Home and stuff like that. Or like he was like built, but like he
Yeah,
wasn't like bro tacked on like 20 pounds of muscle
he
or like
wasn't
or
that.
10.
Yeah,
Like, he was massive in Brand New Day.
which was really cool to see. He was, to be honest. Shout out, Tom. Um, yeah, well, that scene with Yelena, that was pretty funny. The little potato, big potato stuff.
Yeah, that was one of the highlights of the movie. I really like that.
Definitely, just because Why'd she lie? Spider-Man does not do like little potato stuff.
Who knows, bro? It was just funny. Um, how do you feel about them basically getting their memories back? It's not
Oh
really
yeah,
confirmed. It's not really confirmed, but in the when he's like giving the handshake,
oh
do you think that
yeah.
was
I
that
totally
was do you
forgot
think
about
that
that
was
ending.
do you think that was him getting his memories back? Like he fully knew he's like, oh shit, it's Peter, and I know you, or is like, oh shit, you're doing a handshake and you're like, oh shit, I know this too.
I don't think he remembers. I think he
I feel
knows
like
the handshake because obviously, like his memories were like wiped, obviously, but like it's such like a muscle memory thing where you just know it. And I think he said Peter because MJ knew Spider-Man name was Peter, and probably MJ probably told him like, well, no, MJ said like, oh, bye Peter or whatever when Spider-Man left,
yeah,
and Ned was like, Peter, what are you talking about? And that's why I think he like connected the dots because Ned is not dumb. Ned is actually a smart person, so I think he figured it out on his own that he was Spider-Man.
yeah.
So he called him Peter, but I don't think I don't think he knows.
I feel like maybe. I also think the theory that Gwen, no, not Gwen, Jean gave them their memories when they were like paralyzed in the sense of like, and you know the scene,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. When like MJ was like crying while
yeah,
in the
yeah, and the telepathic like thing.
yeah. Um,
I feel like I've seen theories of people saying that Jean gave them their memories or something like that.
maybe.
No, I
I
don't
don't know how
think.
I feel
Maybe.
about that though.
I mean, she can. She's done it. She's done it before. Like she's gave people memories and stuff like that, and like unlock stuff because she can do that. But I feel like
But I don't know if she if
maybe
she
maybe
can do
maybe it
that.
was, yeah, maybe it was triggered in this like it was triggered when maybe it had like a condition to be like, oh shit, I remember or something like that. With the handshake was like, oh shit, I remember now.
Yeah, maybe I think it was triggered or something. I mean, maybe Jean had something to do about it. Is because
Yeah,
Jean is fucking she's OP as hell, and is Jean great? Even though I don't
yeah.
think she's OP right now, she's still like a little kid, and
Well, yeah,
she
she's not
hasn't
a
reached her
full tap.
potential. Yeah,
Yeah, she's not anywhere near
yeah,
what
not at
Jean
all,
can reach.
not at all, not at all. That's why I
Yeah,
don't
Jean is,
know if Jean
yeah,
had something
yeah,
to do
Jean
about
is,
it.
yeah, Jean Grey's one of the strongest characters.
Also, I've seen scenes of like maybe Ned remembers specifically just because we see him like mess with the magic stuff of the strange magic stuff in No Way Home. So maybe that has to do something about it.
The CEO of Magic.
Yeah. So maybe that has something to do about it, but I don't know. Like there's a lot of theories. In my personal opinion, I don't think he remembers at all. He just knows that from muscle memory. Maybe Jean like
Yeah,
unlocked something, but I don't think he remembers his time with
yeah,
Peter.
yeah. I don't think so either. I think he's just focused on developing the sequel to Sex.
I did not expect that, bro. Why you say that with such a serious face? um, shit, maybe we will. Who knows? Sex
The
too?
CEO of Sex 2 developing.
Sex
CEO
is
of Sex.
developing?
Of course he can. He's developing the whole
I
trilogy.
mean, CEO of sex. He's the
Yeah,
guy, the goat.
the goat.
But do you think we'll see these characters in the next Spider-Man movie, like
I
Ned
think
and
they're
MJ?
locked. I think they're locked for the entire thing.
Really?
Yeah. I think every single time we'll see Tom, we'll see those two too.
The thing is, I just feel like we need more characters, more side characters. You know, Spider-Man characters.
Yeah, we need more. Like I feel like I I hope we don't get the relationship back in this movie or something like that, and we see Black Cat.
Oh, yes, you're cooking. You're cooking. You're cooking. Hopefully, I want to
I
see
want to see
Felicity.
Black Cat. I want to see Black Cat. Where he's like instead of like like what is it saying that MJ's not giving him the emotional one, and he goes for the lustful route, and he just goes for Black Cat.
Or maybe like he goes for Black Cat when he has the suit or something, just because he's. Because I don't
Oh
see
yeah,
Tom
oh
Spider-Man
yeah,
like being like
oh yeah,
that, lustful or
well yeah.
stuff. He's not like
Maybe
that.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's like such a lover boy in the terms
Yeah,
like he only
exactly.
wants
He's such a
love.
lover boy on these female
Maybe
films.
he's like a changed person after seeing like I'm gonna get revenge or something like that. When he has
Maybe.
like a boyfriend, he's like, because like Black Cat only wants Spider-Man. She doesn't want Peter.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't see Spider-Man doing that though. Like at least Tom Spider-Man, and I feel like we're gonna see that once he has the black suit, and maybe he has the black suit. Honestly, maybe in
Oh,
the second movie after that.
I hope we see Black Suit sooner than later.
I think
Because
it is
Black Suit is
soon,
like,
just because Secret Wars is it's next year, right? 2027.
yeah, it's
So
the
I
only
think
movie
after that
coming
we're
out
gonna
this.
see Spider-Man with the black suit.
Yeah, I
Maybe, who
also
knows?
hope we see all the stuff with Oscorp and Norman and like Harry.
Exactly. Like I want to see these side characters just because I loved. That's one of the things I love about Spider-Man. I love the side characters in Spider-Man. I love Harry. I love Flash. I mean, I don't really like this Flash, but hopefully we see more.
We basically want spectacular Spider-Man.
Basically, yeah. But
Let's
not.
put spectacular Spider-Man.
I mean, that show is peak. It's one of my favorite shows.
That is
But
the greatest Spider-Man adaptation ever. Like,
probably, to be honest, I want to say it's the best adaptation of Peter Parker because I think Into has a
even,
beat,
even
but yeah, best adaptation of Peter Parker first, sure, in my opinion. But I want to see side characters. I read comics, and the side characters were great in that. Shout out Spider-Man Blue. That comic had like these side characters like Gwen, MJ, Harry. It had Flash, and all these side characters. Like I loved to see them. It was so cool to see, and I hope we get them like a little like college era, maybe, who knows, and see these characters again a little bit, just because
you know,
they're staples.
I wonder how they will introduce Harry, because Harry basically got replaced by Ned, and Ned is Miles' best friend.
Maybe in
Which is
college.
who knows? Maybe he goes to college now, but I don't know why he would. But
Or maybe whenever they introduce Miles, Harry's gonna be his best friend instead.
that'd be crazy. Instead of it's like it's like basically like well yeah, Ned is Miles' best
Yeah,
friend
I
in the
don't know.
comics.
He's like but it's not Ned. That's not his name. But whatever his name is. But yeah,
But
true.
yeah,
Because that was the guy in the computer. It was Miles'
yeah,
best
that
friend. Harry
yeah,
didn't really do that.
yeah.
But
But
hopefully,
hopefully, there
hopefully
was
we
one
get
thing
like
that I thought when Spider-Man got shot in, I thought he was gonna just die.
maybe like
Y- And then we were gonna get the what everyone thought the like then we see the casket and then we see like not a post credit but like at the end him just coming out in the black suit in the hand with the black suit coming out of the tombstone.
but like that's not the actual black like the symbiote suit, right?
Oh yeah, I know. I know. This
But
is
like
just like a
but
cool homage
that would have been
to the
interesting though.
Raven's Last Hunt.
That would have been cool. But nah, I knew he wasn't gonna die. I mean, it it would have been like because if he did that, the hand like doing that with the black suit with that like people would have been
Coming
mad
out.
confused. It would have
Oh
been
yeah.
very weird.
It
Plus,
would have been really
I
cool.
wouldn't really like that, to be honest.
I would have loved that.
But yeah, no. The how do you feel about? I forgot my thought process.
Right, bro.
But yeah, no. Brand new day. It was great. How do you feel?
Incredible.
How do you feel about the score about this movie? The score was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked them. I liked a lot of the songs too. I liked the Bad Bunny one.
Yes. When they played
I
that, I
like
did not
my
expect that at all. I
my
was like,
favorite one
recognize this.
was was the Tame Impala one.
That was pretty
The
good. I mean, Tame Impala is Tame
losers.
Impala.
Yeah. Yeah, Tame Impala. I think that was great.
I love the Steve
Um,
Lacy one. That was pretty good.
oh yeah, it played at
Uh,
the end credits.
yeah, I always love the end credit songs for Spider Man. I mean, we had the Homecoming one, the Far From Home one, and this one, and No Way Home one too. Like like all the scores for the end credits specifically, they're always so good. For some reason, they always cook up.
Yeah.
Um, how do you feel? Okay, so Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man, right? In your opinion, after this,
Yeah.
is it your favorite too?
What favorite one?
Favorite
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man? Like I still think Spider-Man is like Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man, but I still think
Yeah.
Andrew's my favorite.
Yeah, my favorite is Tom.
Tom.
Yeah.
So who's the worst Spider-Man? In your opinion? This is pretty hard. I was thinking about this. It's pretty hard to like rank them, from in my opinion.
And no.
You want to
Andrew.
say Andrew, right? But it's kind of hard, cause like you want to like it's kind of hard to put Toby at the bottom too.
It is hard. I mean, based on just movies, his movies are better.
No, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
well, Toby's is better than Andrew's,
Movies
but
itself are better, yeah.
like all three of his movies are better. Like, but would I say he's better than Andrew in terms of like him being Spider-Man? I don't know.
Can't decide. I do think Toby is in the bottom, then Andrew, and then Tom Holland. Out of the best Spider-Man. But favorite
No,
one I think is
no.
Andrew, Tom, and then Toby. I mean,
I
Toby's always
think
gonna be in the bottom for me, which
I
is
think
sad
I think
that I'm saying that, but like, cause I
I
love
think it would be
Toby.
from, I think Andrew's at the bottom just because I think his movies are worse. But I think he's a really good Spider-Man, but his movies are really bad.
I mean, understandable. His movies are pretty messy. They're like, there's some good moments, but there's the bad moments are bad. But the good moments are good though.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, no, the bad moments for that movie, I think it trumps the good things for that movie. Like it's such a roller coaster with these amazing Spider-Man. Like both of them are such a roller coaster. Um, but Toby ones like they're always gonna be great. Like this third one, obviously we don't really like it that much, but it's still fun to watch. And, and yeah, I still think Tom. I think Tom has with. I think I had Andrew as the best Spider-Man for before Brand New Day, but after watching Brand New Day, like his acting phenomenal. What do you
I agree.
what do you think? What acting do you think is better?
Out of the three,
I know out of no no
Andrew.
no no like
Oh,
out of Brand New Day and No Way Home, do you think Tom acted better than Brand New Day or No Way Home?
yeah, Brand New Day.
Brand New Day.
Yeah,
No, because actually Tom in No Way Home, his acting was
yeah, he was. Yeah, he was
really
good.
good.
But Brand New Day, he was better. Every single
It was
one
more consistent.
of the
Yeah,
characters was better.
it was more consistent because I feel like, but I feel like okay, how about this? Because I think yeah, I agree with you with Brand New Day. But how about this? What had more emotional weight? When you know like I'm gonna tell you two scenes, the MJ scene with Peter in Brand New Day or the Aunt May scene in No Way Home. What do you think had like more emotional weight? You know,
Uh,
and and who had the better acting too? Like I'm curious on what you say about this.
I think it is the MJ scene.
Really,
Yeah, even though, that's tough, bro. I don't. I think it's the MJ scene.
it's a
But
tough question,
but
right? I
the
just made it out of the
but
top of
the,
my head.
but the May. The problem is that the May scene is also great, but it's like it comes out of nowhere a little bit. Like in the sense of like she's basic. Well, not. She's like basically becomes Uncle Ben in that scene.
Yeah,
For like, well, it's like she wasn't really that involved in Spider-Man stuff like that. Like really like that. But then Like I understand. Like I think it's really good. Like don't get me wrong. Like I love the scene afterwards. He's like, where Peter's like down and he's like he sees the billboard and he sees the rain coming down on him and stuff like that. Like other things.
Yeah,
But I think the MJ scene is like so built up and he's like, oh I want this, I want this, I want this, and then he's like gets shot down. I think it's really good.
I still prefer the Han May with Peter scene. I mean, that scene I cried on. I cried on that scene for like I was sobbing. That was actually tough to see because he that was the moment he felt like he lost everyone. That was the moment he felt like he really can't save everyone, and he just can't because there's people you can't save, and he lost his aunt. Like, really, we're gonna lose Aunt May? He already lost Uncle Ben back in the day. He's basically alone, only with his friends, and obviously like he lost his friends at the end, but he had no one, but. But yeah, I feel like that emotional way was insanely good too because and the acting Tom had, and also on May, they were both great in that scene. But coming back to the MJ scene in Brand New Day, I feel like it was also really good. Zendaya had the better acting in that scene
Oh yeah, then I think Zendaya is the best actor in the movie.
in Brand New Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree 100%. She was it was her best project. I don't know if that's a hot take because she has a lot of good projects, but
Yeah, that's like well, she's really good in Euphoria and like
yeah,
the drama
the
and
drama
like
she's
other
good. I
things.
mean,
Yeah,
Dune she's good. She
she's really good at doing.
yeah, she's good in Dune. Even though like I don't know, like she's relevant. She's really relevant in Dune, but like still like I feel like more characters steal the show in Dune, but than Zendaya. But like Zendaya in this movie though, I think she definitely stole the show. She was really good. Definitely best acting I've seen out of her. With all these projects she's actually been making. Do you think she finally wins an Oscar?
Wait for this movie? No.
No, 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 no. But like in general, like
Maybe for Dune 2. No, Dune 3, I mean. Like I
she's
don't
in
see this
so
movie.
many movies. Like it's
Oh, the
insane.
no. Maybe she might get for the drama. I forgot about that. But not for this.
She's in so many
Because
movies. It's insane.
yeah, she is. Yeah,
She's in
she is.
like 6 movies. Or like 5. I don't know actually. 4. 4 or 5.
For
This
this
is
crazy.
insane by the way. The same year, everything. Yeah. How do you
Yeah.
have time for that?
I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know. I think we
I think that's
do you
it.
have anything to talk about? Man,
Nah.
we can end it here.
Yeah.
We've talked for like
Yeah.
an hour and 30.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. And shout out Spider Man.
Shout out Spider-Man, Red. All right, yeah. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe.
Like,
If you get it, if you
subscribe,
got this
leave a
far.
comment. If you got this far, tell us your favorite Spider Man movie.
Yes. Tell us your favorite Spider-Man movie and tell us your favorite Spider-Man out of the 3 we got. I hope you guys comment that because I'm really curious. It's always different every time I ask someone.
Yeah.
Right. Bye, guys.
Bye.